Hi everyone, Ellie from S&R here. Thank you all for your comments and messages following on from my previous video clips. Mental health in the workplace is obviously an area of interest for many people. So here goes with this week's instalment. This time we are looking at how people who have been continuing to work on site have been feeling during the pandemic. In the case of S&R, these employees are mainly our factory workers for obvious reasons. And again, we have come up with a series of pros and cons from them and our own research on the mental health implications of continuing to go into work as opposed to working from home. So here are some of the pros. During the lockdown, when we were told to stay at home, our factory staff were still required to go into work. As they had to travel there, spend a day somewhere else and have a degree of routine, this meant they got a little bit of a break from the same four walls that many of us experienced at the time. Apparently, going out to work became the highlight of their week in some cases, surprisingly enough, and this, they said, helped their mental health hugely. Also, having only the necessary staff in the building for the duration of the restrictions meant that many of our warehouse and factory workers felt safer than they would have done if everyone was in the building altogether. This ensured that they were less worried about falling ill, which has a positive effect on their mental health. So let's have a look at some of the cons. The obvious one is that some staff have been worried that they may fall ill because they have been coming into contact with more people on a daily basis than those of us working from home. This fear does appear to have lessened more recently though, as the vaccine programme has been rolled out, but for some this is still a source of anxiety. Along with that, the constant changes in government guidance, hand washing, wearing masks, spatial awareness between the staff and other things that have changed to their usual working practice have been really difficult for some people to get used to. Many workers have felt on constant high alert, wondering if they're doing the right thing, and this prolonged anxiety for over many months has contributed to mental health issues. Then we've got feeling isolated. As already mentioned, in order to keep people safe, many companies have limited how many people can work in the same space together. For some workers, this has made them feel safer, but for others, working on their own, away from other people, has been quite difficult to adjust to. And because of the length of time it has gone on for, this has had an overall negative impact on their mental health. So, just a few points that we have been made aware of. As you can see, there are a number of ways that factory or office staff have experienced working during the pandemic. Some positive, some negative. It seems that it has been a challenging time for most people, wherever they have been working, but everyone has just been trying to make the best of this situation. I do hope this video clip has been useful today, and as always, feel free to comment and add any of your own experiences. They're really welcome. Next time, I'll be looking at some of the ways we can improve our mental health when working both remotely and on site. Bye for now and have a great week.